couple of months ago, I made a speculation video about the road trip cars when the first pictures were released. I thought they were early Cars 3 diecasts, but obviously I was very wrong. However, it was just a speculation video, so at the time I did know that I could be wrong. So the road trip series is very similar to the ice racers, carbon racers, etc. However, instead of just having singles, there are also these trailer packs, which I will be reviewing today. The trailer packs include the diecast character and an exclusive trailer. So far, you can only get these trailers in these $9.97 sets. And by the way, the entire road trip series is exclusive to Walmart so far. Both the singles and the trailer packs. So even though the trailers are exclusive to these packs, the diecast characters are also available in singles. So as you can see, here we have Lightning McQueen as a single. Here we have Mater as a single. And Ramone as well. So far, there are only 3 trailer packs, but there are actually 7 singles. Here we have Flo, Fillmore, Sarge, and Sally. I will be reviewing all of the singles in a separate video. This video is just focused around the trailer packs. Now, it's unknown at the moment whether or not the 4 characters I just showed here will also receive trailer packs. It's probable, but who really knows at this point? Mattel doesn't really finish what they start, so it could be very well that these are the only road trip cars that we get. So now, let's get into a review here of the package of these road trip diecasts. I just found these a couple of days ago at Walmart. It took me a while to find these. The singles seem to be a little bit easier to find, but both are kind of rare. I mean, it really depends where you're located in the United States. If you find the road trip singles, then you're probably also going to find these trailer packs, but you never know. And by the way, unfortunately, these have only been found in the United States so far. Even though, for example, Canada has Walmart stores, they haven't received the road trip cars yet. Who knows if they will? I'm taking a gander that they won't. So we can see the art for Lightning McQueen with a background of the road that leads up to Wheelwell Motel. We got that very iconic zigzag road that McQueen and Sally raced up. And they also raced down it as well. Here we have a picture of the trailer, seeing that it opens. There's the Annoying Cars Daredevil Garage app logo. It says Cruisin Lightning McQueen and trailer. A nice road trip license plate right there. And the art also shows some other license plates. There's Rusty's 51HHM. I believe that's Doc's license plate actually. And 2 more over here, DJ. On the back, we actually don't have the entire card filled up with the Daredevil Garage app advertisement. It's only in this corner, but we can see McQueen, Mater, and Ramone with trailers. No future releases, unfortunately, which is another reason why I think that the other characters may not get trailer packs. Same art as the front. We actually see the town in the background here, which is very nice. The description for the road trip series reads, join your favorite characters from Radiator Springs as they load up their trailers and head out for an unforgettable journey on the open road. Now, on the trailer packs here, it doesn't mention anything about Route 66, but it's most likely that they're taking a road trip on Route 66 because look, we can see that McQueen has a Route 66 decal right there, and on the singles art, we can actually see a Route 66 sign over on the left there. Now let's check out Mater. The back of the package is exactly the same, so we don't really have to look at that. But there is Mater's art, picture of his trailer, and it just says Mater and trailer. Here we have Ramone. who looks very, very nice. I love this orange color. However, it's very disappointing about the art for most of these except Mater. Mater, they actually created new art for him. This expression or pose, whatever you want to call it, of Mater has never been seen before. But with Cruisin McQueen, that's just your basic Cruisin Lightning McQueen art with his accessories and extra decals added to it. We can also see here on the art that he has white stripes on the roof, but on the diecast, it's completely blank. It's just his metallic red paint. So I'll go into a little bit more detail about the art on these in a future video when I do the singles review, but for now, just a little bit disappointed about him. This is the same pose on Artist Ramone and Body Shop Ramone, unfortunately, but we do have an image of the trailer there, and the back is exactly the same. So I'll be right back with these trailer sets out of the package. Now some of you may be wondering, where's Sheriff, Lizzie, Luigi, Guido, and Red? Did they stay home or will they be getting released in the future? Well, it's possible they'll get released in the future, but I honestly doubt Red will be released in the Road Trip series because I cannot see Mattel making just one deluxe for the Road Trip series so they can release Red. However, I wouldn't be too surprised if we see a second wave of the Road Trip series in the future with Sheriff, Lizzie, Luigi, and Guido. So now, let's get on with the review here of Cruisin Lightning McQueen with his trailer. So first of all, we're just going to look at the diecast. He does have a nice Route 66 logo on his hood there. It looks great. He's probably one of my favorite Road Trip diecasts. He does have a new expression. It's different from the original Cruisin Lightning McQueen expression. Very, very nice. The side decal is the same with the oval and the small lightning bolt there. He has white wall tires with red rims and a silver hubcap. Silver gas cap there as well. On the back, also exactly the same except for the fact that Cruisin Lightning McQueen in the Road Trip series has the trailer hitch. Now, the single version of Cruisin Lightning McQueen also has the hitch in the back, even though it doesn't obviously come with the trailer. Every Road Trip car has a hitch in the back, even the ones that didn't get trailers released for yet. So that's very, very nice. On the top here, he does kind of have like a luggage rack. Some people may think that's a surfboard, but come on now. That's way, way too small to be a surfboard for a car or even a human, really. It is very, very nice. Even has this little fin back here because it's got to represent McQueen in some way. He would obviously have a stylish luggage container up there. It's kind of symbolizing like a spoiler. Now, like I said, the package shows Lightning McQueen having white stripes on the roof right here, but the diecast unfortunately does not have any white stripes. It's just on the roof, or not on the roof, on the hood, and then on the back here. Nothing exciting on this side. Here's the base for anyone who is interested. A lot of coding, unfortunately. Here's the regular Cruisin Lightning McQueen. This is actually from the Radiator Springs Friends pack with Lizzie with Radio, so it's a relatively new diecast. Yeah, the bases are basically the same. You can see the hitch just connects to the back bumper here. Now let's take a look at his trailer, and then we're going to hook him up to the trailer. He's got 95 on the side here. There's a little window, I would assume. Now, I believe these are stickers. It's hard to tell, but I do think they are stickers. The entire trailer here is plastic though. There is no metal to it except for the axle right there. It does have some nice white designs here which match his oval design on the side right there. On the top right here, he's got another little window. There's the hitch, of course. On the back here, we got the white stripe. And his trailer, of course, has to have a spoiler. Very, very nice. Taillights as well. Theoretically, there should be a license plate on the back here because when you travel with a trailer, you need to have a license plate. I mean, McQueen doesn't even have a license plate normally, so it's a little strange. I wish they added one. Now, all you have to do to pop open the trailer here is open it up using the spoiler. It's a little bit tight, but you get it open, and it actually clicks. Hear the click there? It clicks and it stays open for you. So that's a very, very nice detail. You can see some black rim tires in there. Don't really know what those would be for. They look like they're World Grand Prix tires. World Grand Prix rims, I should say. Except they're not colored. That does look to be the rim design for the World Grand Prix Lightning McQueen. So that's kind of cool. I got some spare tires just in case his white wall ones burst or something. He does have a can of Rusty's Medicaid bumper ointment. A little strange because I don't really think he uses that, but maybe he wants to travel with it. So if he runs into a stranger that maybe is looking for it, he can advertise his sponsor there. Nice little base right there. And to close it, you just kind of press down and there you go. Now to hook him up, all you gotta do is match it up obviously there and wait for the click, and it's very, very sturdy. You know, if you hold this upside down, it's not gonna fall off unless, you know, you're shaking it, but very, very nice. And when you drive him around, very, very nice, you know, pivoting it moves with the car, because some trailers that Mattel has released, I believe Acer with luggage cart, that was absolutely terrible. It barely, you know, drove at all without kind of being like, I don't know how to really explain it, but it didn't, you know, roll that smoothly like this one here is. So that's very, very nice. I like it a lot. Here we have Road Trip Mater. He looks pretty cool, but I wish Mattel gave him more of a characterized expression. This expression looks a little bland. Now, he's essentially the same as the regular Mater, a little bit of a color difference as you can see in the front there, but now he has all of these sticker decals on him, making him like a driving advertisement, because wherever he goes, he's advertising, for example, Flo's V8 Cafe or Luigi's Casa del Tires. Very similar to Nick's stickers with all of his decals and Fred. I'll compare Mater to these two in a few moments, but let's just take a look at Mater's decals exclusively. He's got an I Love Radiator Springs decal toward the front there. Very, very nice. A Here It Is decal for Lizzie's Curio Shop. What else do we have here? Radiator Springs is a gas. Honk if your horn works, which obviously if you can honk, then your horn definitely works. So that's a little bit of humor there. Luigi's Casa del Tires, Flo's V8 Cafe. That looks to be the cozy cone, but not the best quality decal they probably could have put on him there. On the back, he still has his A113 license plate, a Route 66 decal. That may be one of my favorites. Another Here It Is decal. There's a decal saying, "You tailgate, I backfire." So a little bit of a threat if someone's tailgating you. Now, if you guys don't know, tailgating, also known as drafting, is essentially when the car behind you is driving really close to your bumper, maybe because the car in front is going slow. I've personally experienced a little bit of tailgating because I recently got my permit, so I can drive with someone above the age of 21 in the passenger seat next to me. And I tend to go a little slow because I want to be careful. I'm not too experienced on the road yet. And I do get some tailgaters or drafters behind me because I am going slow and they want to go fast and they can't pass me because it's only a 2-lane road. It's like this, or it'd be like this. We're not in London here. It'd be like this, and someone would come up behind me, literally like tailgate me for the entire time. But you gotta learn somehow. Also on the back here, we can see a caution decal. I cannot read the text below it, but it's probably something humorous. Now, there's also the trailer hitch. And now before we move on to his other side, I'm a little bit disappointed that they used a duplicate decal. Here it is there. And it's also up here in the front of Mater because I'm sure they could have come up with a different decal to use. So all of them on Mater are unique, but I know there are some duplicates, unfortunately. There is a Flats Happen decal. What's the one below it? A tire repair. Looks like some sort of shop again. Wimpy's Wipers. Question Interstate, which is probably supporting Route 66 because they're questioning the interstate and how useful it actually is. Or is it just kind of demolishing all the historic parts of the United States with Route 66 being there? There's another decal. I'm not... it's cut off. I'm not speeding. I'm qualifying, actually. That's what it says. Pretty funny there. Get my kicks. And there's a road, presumably Route 66. Then there's the Glen Rio Motel, which I believe was converted into the Racing Museum. Then there's Towing and Salvage, which obviously Tow Mater's business. There's another decal up here. What does this one say? I'm a child of the Mother Road. Nice. And 3 more on the top here. Another Towing and Salvage one. Disappointed about that. Got my kicks on Radiator Springs, which there is the Radiator Springs mountain right there. The Toe Cap Mountain. And another Radiator Springs decal. So very, very nice. These decals on Mater are not on any other car with decals. Here is a Lightning McQueen with bumper stickers. He has the Kingman, Barstow, and San Bernardino decals. Same with Fred, Kingman, Barstow, and San Bernardino. Obviously a part of the Route 66 song. Here we have, actually, I'm mistaken. Radiator Springs decal right there is the same as this one on Nick's stickers right here, but other than that, all of the decals are different. As you can see, we didn't spot any of these decals on Mater. I'm actually surprised that Mater did not have a Sarge's Surplus Hut decal. That's a similar one right there. I love RS, but the one on Mater actually had RS spelled out. That one has the Toe Cap Mountain decal in there with RS on the mountain side. There's a Flats Happen one. That one was a little bit different. Yeah, Flats Happen was right there. Obviously a little bit different, but similar in some ways. So that's really all for Mater himself. Now let's check out Mater's trailer. I love the effect they did with the fenders, showing that his trailer used to be painted blue just like himself, but is starting to rust. We can also see a chain window and a bunch of license plates. The one on the right here reads Rolling Stop 9Z88G. The one on the top left says New Suspension TWK 702. The one in the middle says Torqueville JS171 with an LR1922 on the left. And the bottom one reads Rolling Stop again 12LD15. On this side, we can see a Route 66 sign. A few more license plates. This one reading Rolling Stop again 176BD. This one here just says 218 TAL. The text above it is covered by this service sign. There's another circular sign right there, but I'm not sure what it's for. It may just be some sort of disc. Then there's like a star over here. Not really sure what that is, but from the looks of it, it kind of looks like a wind propeller. On the back here, there's a wood panel, a muffler, and a spare tire, which for some reason doesn't match Mater's at all. There's also a few hubcaps and rims. There's another license plate reading GK224. The text above it is too small to read. There's also another Tow Mater Towing and Salvage decal. And now someone please explain to me what this decal means. It looks like an I Love Zings for Radiator Springs, but I'm not really sure what that's supposed to represent. And I believe this is also a lane ending sign. A little bit of caution paint on the bumper here with some taillights. Now to open this one up, there's a little bit of a divot right there. You just gotta open it up like that. It's worn inside. Really do like that feature about them. A few more spare tires. Unfortunately, the rims are not painted like the one on the outside here, but it really doesn't matter because they don't even match Mater's tires anyway. And a few oil cans in there as well. Very, very nice trailer. There's the base if you're interested. It connects to Mater the same way as McQueen. Wait for the click. And then great smooth driving. Love it. Here we have the last one for today. Road Trip Ramone. So let's get right into it. I really like his shade of orange, and the white roof and back go really well with this shade. He has a Route 66 decal on the hood there, and now this expression is actually exclusive to this Ramone. It's not borrowed from any previous versions like the purple Ramone here, or the Radiator Springs Ramone, or the Stanley Days Ramone. I feel like the Stanley Days Ramone is the most similar in color, but Road Trip Ramone is very unique compared to all of the Ramones in the past. He's got a white wire rim decal on the side here. Very nice. On the back, kind of his typical design. Here we have the original purple Ramone, and as you can see, the decals are rather similar in shape. On the back, he's got his low and slow license plate with the trailer hitch, obviously. And here's the base for anyone interested. Nothing exciting, obviously, on the base there. Now let's check out his trailer. Probably my least favorite trailer, but still pretty nice. Some flame decals on the side that match the decals on his main body there. On the back, there's another similar decal to the one Ramone has over the white background there. Still pretty different though. Now, I don't really know what these things are on the sides, but they do really match Ramone's overall appearance. On the spare tire cover right here, we see the Route 66 decal. A little bit different from the one on Ramone's hood actually. Now he does have a low and slow license plate, the only trailer that has a license plate. As you can see, Mater's did not have a license plate, McQueen's didn't have a license plate, but I feel like if Flo gets a trailer, she'll definitely have her Motorama license plate. I was reading an article on Take 5 a Day, and they were talking about how Ramone's trailer here is in European aspect ratio, which basically means it's longer and is similar to the size of European license plates. And I have to agree, why is it that long? But at least there is a license plate. If you open this up, it doesn't click, so it's hard to get it open. It's very loosey-goosey, if you guys know what I'm saying here. It's easy to be, knocked down like that. If we have Lightning McQueen's trailer over here, you open this up. It's even kind of hard to get open, actually. This one's the hardest one to get open, but there you go. And now wait for the click. You can hear the click there, and it stays up nice and sturdy. If I hold it upside down, it's not going to close. But for Ramone's here, open it up like that. It's very hard to stay open there. And if I have it upside down, it flaps around, like that. So a little bit disappointed about that. And now on the inside here, we have some paint cans and a compressor. Take 5 a Day was also talking about a compressor, but there aren't any hoses, and I have to agree. Mattel did not do that good of a job on Ramone's trailer, unfortunately. I do like the base though. Now let's close it up. Here's the base for anyone who's interested. And now let's connect it to Ramone. Very similar to how the others connected, obviously. And he drives around very nicely. I really do like it. Just like all the other trailers though, so I'm not surprised. Now I'm going to give you guys a little bit of information about these trailers. Mattel didn't just come up with these on their own. They're actually called teardrop trailers in real life because they look like teardrops, and people use these when they're going on road trips, obviously, and they need to pack a little bit more than they can put in their own car, so they drive to their destination with these trailers attached to the back of their car using a hitch. So Mattel didn't come up with this idea, unfortunately, but still something nice for them to implement into the Cars universe. Time to conduct an experiment. So I have a few accessories here with me, and we're going to see if they can fit into these trailers and still have the hatch closed. So let's start off with this paint bucket from the 2010 release of Luigi with bucket and Guido with paint rollers. It was also recently re-released in the Toys R Us Radiator Springs Classic 5-pack Radiator Springs Cleanup. So since it makes the most sense to be in Ramone's trailer, we're going to see if it can fit. He already has a few paint cans in there. This one's a little bit bigger though. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, it did actually close. It closes. I'm surprised. I thought it'd be too tall. Oh, it had to slant back a little bit. That's why it worked. I don't think it would work. It actually does. I'm very surprised about that. You can probably also have it on its side there, but you don't want a paint can rolling around inside your trailer, especially this one because it looks to be open. Now let's move on to McQueen. We may come back to Ramone's trailer, but I want to try this one here with McQueen. A very good accessory for this one. I bet you guys can probably already guess it. Man, these trailers are hard to get open. The Rusty's medicated bump broiman accessory that came with the 2010 chase release of Lightning McQueen with this medicated bump broiman can. I can already tell, yeah, it's way too big. That's a really small can now. I guess this comes in many different sizes, but unfortunately, McQueen wanted to carry more than one can. You can't do that. Maybe if they push back these tires and everything, you might be able to fit it in there on its side, but unfortunately, the way it is, you cannot. Now let's move over to Mater here. I have a stack of tires to go in here, and I can already eyeball it. It doesn't look like it's gonna fit. Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like it. Way too big, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's see, though, if he can fit in an oil can that came with the 2010 release of Mater with oil can. All these 2010 releases here. Yep, that one fits. Very, very nice. He already has a few other oil cans in there as well. Now, the final accessory here. This is going to be the big one. Not really, but the World Grand Prix spoiler from poor Max Schnell. Max Schnell was taken apart and his spoiler was sacrificed for the greater good. Let's see if Ramone can fit him in. Wow. It can, almost, right? Come on. Yeah, it looks like it can. It doesn't close all the way, but you know what? I'm gonna say that it does. And that's pretty close, actually. I'm very surprised that it fits in there. I was expecting that it'd be way too long and wouldn't really fit in there, but yeah, it fits in there pretty well. Closes decently. So that's all for our little experiment here. Looks like the only accessory that didn't really fit in was the Rusty's medicated bump broiman, and the stack of tires here probably could fit in here. No. Stack of tires is also too big. So two accessories that did not work. These two right here, which probably would be the most fitting to go into the trailers, but oh well. That is all for my review of the trailer packs here of the Road Trip Cars. Hopefully they release some more in the future, but I'm happy with these three right here. I don't even know where I'm going to put them. I'm running out of room so quickly, so wish me luck, guys, because I don't know where I'm going to put these. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I do apologize for it being so long, but I really wanted to have a good time with this video and do that little experiment there. And of course, review the cars and the trailers thoroughly. So I will be reviewing the singles in a future video. We got Flo, of course. We got Fillmore, which those both look awesome. I mean, all of them look awesome, actually. Sally, she'd be my least favorite, though. She just kind of looks a little boring. No decals on her added at all. So that is all for this video again. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comment section below which one of these three road trip cars with trailers is your favorite. For me personally, it's down between McQueen or Ramone. Such a tough decision. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with McQueen because I like the accessories in his trailer. and the fact that it works a little bit better than Ramone's, but I really do love the uniqueness with the trailers on all of these. McQueen has the spoiler, Ramone has the little spires in the back there along with the spare tire. Mater has all the junk. Just amazing releases. I wish they weren't $10 though. A little bit overpriced because the singles are only $5, so that means you're paying $5 more for a plastic trailer. But whatever, Mattel, you got my money, so I shouldn't be complaining. I'm sorry for keep rambling on here, but I wanted to say those things. I'll see you guys tomorrow for a suggestion video. See you guys then. Bye.